can do one of two things. You can re-sign up, use a different email address, and then whenever you use your social, change the last number so it doesn't show up as your old social. Call in, cancel your other account, and I would use your husband's name if you can, and then in a couple of months try to change your social back to, I think it's 6 months, change it back to the original social before you're going to get a 1099. And that way they don't flag it and see that you had two different accounts.
Welcome everyone. The company Modern Nature, aka Monat, has so many issues and currently they're crumbling. From allegations of people's hair falling out, operating like a mafia family, allegedly, and the internal revenue report being leaked. It will be a long video if we go over all of the shady things they have done. But if you want to know more about Monat, I'll share some deep dives from other creators in the description below. I encourage you all to do your own research and come to your own conclusion. For people unfamiliar with Monat, they are an MLM, aka multi-level marketing company that sells hair care, skincare, and wellness products. According to the FTC, MLMs are businesses that sell products to family and friends and recruit others to do the same. Today, we will be exposing reps in Monat who are rank buying. For legal purposes, I have to say that these are allegations, my own opinion, and this video is for educational and entertainment purposes. But if you've been following me for some time now, you already know that I'm coming with all the receipts. For my content, I normally like to protect the reps' identities because the majority of them are victims and they genuinely believe that they're helping people. However, this video is going to be a little different because this behavior is not only against Monat's policies, it's against FTC's regulation, and it is allegedly fraud. And these reps need to be exposed. We also know that the Florida Attorney General is still investigating Monat, so if you can please make a report to the Florida Attorney General and the FTC, you can just send them the link to this video. I have already reported them myself as well, and I have sent all the evidence that I have. I was working on another video and had zero intention of making this video. However, I bumped into a short video from a Monat rep and I just couldn't help it. But before I continue, I want to give a shout out to MLM Unmasked on Instagram because it was there where I saw this video. This person is creating content about Monat. Now let's go with the video. I will let it run and then we'll break it down.
Clear, because I do think it's something that sets us apart from a lot of other companies. In Monat, we are not allowed to manipulate ranks, earnings, move people around, or play favorites, okay? Like some people do in some other companies. And in corporate America, guys, think about how many times someone has gotten a promotion that you actually deserve, that they didn't deserve. You should have gotten it, but they got it.
I want to give this rep the benefit of the doubt, and I think that she got this information probably from her upline, and that's why she is saying this with so much confidence. I could be wrong, but I believe that maybe this rep recently joined Monat and is probably not aware of all the things that the anti-MLM movement has exposed about Monat throughout the years. But no worries, I got this video as a reminder. Okay, let's listen to it again and let's debunk.
Clear, because I do think it's something that sets us apart from a lot of other companies. In Monat, we are not allowed to manipulate ranks, earnings.
So this reminds me of when reps say pyramid schemes are illegal, so we cannot be a pyramid scheme. So the fact that something is illegal doesn't mean it doesn't happen. The fact that Monat doesn't allow it in their policies and procedures doesn't mean it doesn't happen. According to Monat's policies, and I quote, bonus buy-in is strictly prohibited. Bonus, quote unquote, bonus buy-in includes A, the enrollment of individuals or entities without the knowledge or execution of an independent market partner application and agreement with such individuals or entities. B, the fraudulent enrollment of an individual or entity as a market partner. C, quote unquote, stacking, which is the specific placement of an individual VIP customer or market partner under a person within one's downline other than the person who introduced them to Monat in order to qualify yourself or others for rank advancements, incentives, prices, commissions, or bonuses. D, the enrollment or attempt enrollment of non-existent individuals or entities as market partners. E, purchasing Monat products on behalf of another market partner or under another market partner's ID number. Qualify for commissions or bonuses. Letter F. Purchasing excessive amount of Monat products that cannot reasonably be used or resold in a month unless prior written approval has been granted by Monat. And the letter G. Any other mechanisms or artifice to qualify for rank advancements, incentives, prices, commissions, or bonuses that are not driven by bona fide product purchases by end consumers. Now let's see how true it is that Monat reps are not allowed to manipulate ranks and earnings.
Can you put people in your downline instead of you? Technically, legally, no. However, that's what's in the policies. In saying that, between you, me, and the fence post, that is exactly what I would do. Obviously you're going to be planning on building your organization, but at the end of the day, if you can help other women rise at the same time by helping build them. Now, I'm also very smart about this. You're not just going to build people who are not going to run with you. It makes sense that you are helping people build that are actually going to do the work as well. So it's kind of like you go do 90% and I'll help you with the 10% at the end, if that makes sense. So technically, no. In the policies, no. But does it get done? Yes, absolutely. So yeah, let me know if you've got any other questions. Otherwise, we can get the ball rolling and that would be so exciting.
Anyway, so here's what it says. Hi there. Okay, so first, I'd like to remain anonymous because these girls in Monat are vile, vicious, and most of all, total. I was in the Miami Monat team. I won't say who my upline was, but she's the one who then recruited the most successful Miami Monat team member. Blank was a sideline of mine, a jerk, her sister, an even bigger wacko. I know way too much about them, but what I can confirm is that they all pay each other to maintain ranks, Venmo, Cash App, Zelle. They make sure to send any downlines money if they don't meet their PV. PV means personal volume, by the way. There are PV requirements, personal volume requirements in order to keep your rank, meet your rank, stay essentially active, get your downline bonuses and stuff like that. So that's what they're talking about, just in case you didn't know. I was a recipient many times, never benefited me, but always benefited the upline. So the way that this would benefit the upline is like certain ranks require lower ranks beneath them. They also require people to hit certain goals and stuff, and then they get bonuses based on what their team does. What this person is saying is that she was never doing any of this on her own. She was always doing it with money that her upline was sending her so that the upline could get whatever bonuses. They all talk so much shit about one another, but show up at events together to look like they're friends so they can recruit. Ew. Anyways, I wanted to share this with you because all that you have shared is so confirmable, but Monat owners won't do anything because they make them so much money. I hope this helps. Please keep me anonymous because those girls are just the worst of the worst of the worst. Thought I could contribute some in hopes to help. Also, so glad I left that cult. It's full of girls who were once the popular girl in high school and can't bear to think that the world actually doesn't revolve around them.
Like Jacqueline Ortega, who made $3.5 million only last year.
Oh, don't even get me started on those fucking Miami people because they cheat the system and they cheat the game like nobody's fucking business. And I can't even hate because it's borderline genius because it's smart. So what those, again, allegedly.
How has it been alleged to you that they cheat the system?
So to me, it was told to me, and it was from one of the original founders, one of the original market partners who is actually, so Jacqueline is actually under her. And so with Jacqueline, so how these Miami girls, how they do it, again, it's fucking smart. And I almost am like jealous by how they do it. So once you hit a certain rank, or once you're going for a certain rank, I want to say it's like AMM and up, you get put into like this chat or this pool. And so, they say, okay, cool. So part of your bonus now is going to go into this pool. It's going to go into this account or whatever. And then at the end of the month, we use the money from this pool to stack and to buy packs and to put whatever it is that we need to, so all of us can hit our rank. But so these Miami girls, that's how they all do it. They all do it that way. And that's why you don't see a lot of them on leaderboards unless they have this crazy huge following on social media. Because some of them, they don't qualify for the trips, but they just pay to go onto the trips. And on social media, they make it look like they qualified for a trip. It's all about the bait and switch and smoke and mirrors. And it drives me fucking insane.
147 PV each and it's done.
$309.97 after tax.
That's 1 skincare essentials and bakuchi oil each. That's each. If everyone did that, it could be done in 10 minutes. Like, does anyone's mom need skincare? Early Mother's Day gift.
Yes, even if you all need stuff. Lauren is so close, you guys. Send her videos cheering her on. Let's go.
4,086 left. That's it. 20 skincare routines.
I ordered a skincare set already. Guys, trust me, you need a backup.
128 done.
I was miserable when I didn't have a cleanser a couple days until it shipped.
Oh my god.
If you haven't gotten one yet, Lo needs us, and you need backup skincare.
Guys, it's so close.
I swear, LOL. I signed my fiance up for the volume earlier. YOLO!
Everyone who's not keeping up with this chat is gonna have 1,000 messages and could have had that in PV. The hustle is contagious.
Guys, we gotta track so fast. Drop that PV right as it happens.
Guys, go buy a couple things for giveaways if you don't need skincare.
It's happening. It's happening. Already about to weep.
Guys, come on. Is that 460 left? 4 people get 2 wellness products each.
Julia is about to place 2 VIP orders.
Anyone?
Let's freaking go.
Yes, Julia.
Let's book.
Kenzie, where you at?
214 PV.
I'm shitting myself. Literally shitting. Holy hell. Oh my god. Lauren for prez. Lauren, you did it!
So deserving.
Literally getting Lauren tatted on my ass. I love you. Congratulations, Lauren Amundred.
Guys, oh my god, we did it. I'm actually in shock still.
Thermal fire. Congrats, Lauren.
Like, I don't know what to feel right now. 13 months of chasing down this goal. 13 months. This Pruitt energy was the missing piece.
they do that. A lot of us were pretty aware that they were buying ranks because we saw the chats. But
that's what that was when that chat got released.
Yeah.
There was a girl in Miami. But that was it. She was like, okay, guys, like so and so's only 4,000 like money wise away from this rank, and then it'll be you guys next time, and we'll all put in for you, and blah 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 blah. But and she got suspended for a month, and she didn't get her paycheck that month. But this is what's crazy. But yet she still spoke at Monations. Yep.
I think it's important to point out that even though in this video we're talking about Monat reps, this is very common across MLMs. Can you imagine if you had a job and your boss told you, hey, you need to put a certain amount of money into the company in order for you to get paid this week? Exactly. It wouldn't make sense. And this rank buy-in also doesn't make any sense at all. But that's not all.
What we have here is I hate to say this phrase, group chat between several members of a Monat downline. And just to clarify what some of the abbreviations mean, we have MMB, which I believe means Managing Market Builder. And so, like Small Anti-MLM Angel said, I'm not going to be blurring the names either on this because it is fraud and it is potentially, allegedly criminal activity that is occurring here. And I don't see any reason to blur names out for this because this is clearly wrong. It's clearly against Monat's stated policies, even if they're not enforced, and it's absolutely against FTC regulations, and it is potentially criminal. So we've got Krista saying, "Let's help her. Let's go. You will need it at one point. Go." And then Bianca, who is the woman that was in that video that we just saw, so Monat clearly thinks very highly of her. Bianca says around 1.3K. Krista says, if you can, let's help where we can. Krista says, because I'm drowning and can't keep up. Anyone who supports, this is, I don't know how you pronounce this shortening of this nickname, but that means Melissa, I'm pretty sure. Anyone who supports Melissa and orders, I will order from you and get my team to help you when you need it. And then at Melissa Abreu, so I believe this is a sister of Bianca. Let's go. So, the next slide. Joanna says, I'm willing to help. Where do we send the money? Krista responds with a bunch of heart eyes. Yulieth says, at Melissa Abreu, I'll order. Where do I send the money? You got this. Managing Market Mentor is yours. I think that's what it is. Managing Market Mentor is the rank that they are trying to send money so that they can buy enough product to cause her to rank up to Managing Market Mentor. They're trying to get Melissa to rank up by sending her money so that she can buy more products. And then Raquel is responding to, I'm willing to help, where do we send the money? Raquel answers, tell me please. Zelle is a money transfer service between banks that you can use to send money instantly. Patty says, when you know the feeling of going for a life-changing rank, you literally do whatever for anyone in the same position. You've worked so hard. It, period, is, period, yours, period, period. Yeah, they really will do anything because I don't think that you're supposed to be sending people money to buy more products to basically buy a rank. Because when you're sending money to other members, you're not even buying a product. That is a pyramid scheme. That's like the airplane game back in the day. That's an actual legit pyramid scheme. You're just sending money to within the pyramid. You're not even buying products really because the other people are buying them once they get the money from you. Then they're just buying them to get the rank up. That's a pyramid scheme. So, next message. Whatever you need at Melissa Abreu, let me know. You got this. This message was deleted. Bianca says, bro. Managing Market Mentor is yours, period. Yulia says, okay, send it here. Bianca says, I literally have tears in my eyes. Oh my god, thank you for helping me by sending me money so that I can rank up in my pyramid scheme. You guys are so nice. Helping commit crimes with me. Jesus. Annette says, when I see the messages of all of you, what an amazing community. Really? I guess a friend group that frauds together stays together. It's already done, says Stacy. Raquel says, yes, I'ma get an oil. Where do I ship? Bianca, hands together 4 times. Annette, this is how we do it. I assume that was I supposed to sing that? I don't know. Haley says, it is done. Melissa, you deserve it. Fire, fire, fire. Tiffany says, sending now. Bicep, bicep, bicep. Melissa Abreu, Managing Market Mentor has your name all over it. You deserve it. Krista says, It's done. We a team or nah? Let's go. Joanna says, sent. Jeanette says, hell yeah. Diane says, I'll order too. Krista writes down Joanna's name in notes to help next time she needs. Diane. Joanna responds, hands together, twice. Krista writes down Yulieth. So I guess she's just making a list of people who transferred money so that Melissa could rank up to Managing Market Mentor. Once we get Melissa to Managing Market Mentor, if anyone else can support in any way to help at Emily get to Market Mentor, we are $4,000 behind, or maybe it's 4,000 PV, but it's roughly equivalent. 4,000 behind, but still pushing until 11:59. So just to clarify, what she's saying here is once we've purchased Melissa's Managing Market Mentor rank, we are 4,000 PV short of Market Mentor, which is the Cadillac rank. We are 4,000 PV short for Emily to rank up to Market Mentor. So essentially, you guys should send us money so that we can buy that rank too. Which, again, is actually a pyramid scheme.
And this is exactly the reason why we refer to MLMs as pyramid schemes, because the ones putting in the money are the same reps. Real customers are irrelevant in this case. I like to use the following graph to illustrate what is happening here for the people who are visual learners like me. The person outside of the triangle is the real customer. And it is important to specify that when I say real customer, I'm talking about a person who likes the product and has no affiliation in any way, shape, or form with the MLM. The people inside of the triangle are the reps. And if you see, for a pyramid scheme to work, the money comes from the reps themselves. Like in the case of the rank buying, the money is coming from the reps themselves and not real customers, not affiliated with the MLM.
She's throwing in a free product for anyone that supports. You know that this is not how this is supposed to work. You're supposed to be selling products outside the company, but you need 4,000 PV still? What have you been doing? Have you been making any sales at all? No, of course you haven't. Of course you haven't. Yulieth, let's go. You got this. At Melissa. At Raquel. I presume she's saying, I sent money. Bicep, 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 bicep. Melissa for Managing Market Mentor. Emily says, it's already done. Managing Market Mentor. Let's go. Bianca says, guys. Bianca says, done, baby. Don't send me the oil. I want the rank. So you were worried that after you sent money to your fellow distributors, you were worried that they might send you a product? But you specifically are saying, don't send me the oil. I want the rank. So just so we're clear, you want to make sure that your fellow distributor understands that you are sending them money, but this money is not so that you can receive a product, because you don't want or care about the product. You just want to rank up. But it's not a pyramid scheme. Is that what we're supposed to believe? That is the definition of a pyramid scheme. You're just playing the airplane game. Bang bang, says Krista. I just sent you the money, Raquel. Let's go. Isao Navarro closed her Monat boarhood. Congrats, my love. Joanna says, woohoo, queen, felicidades. Nadia Alvarez says, queen. Managing Market Mentor is yours, Melissa. Raquel says, thank you, what do you want? An oil. Well, at least they're keeping up the facade. These people are. Gabriella says, Raquel, I want to help. How much do I send? It's so brazen. For an oil. Raquel says, send me shipping, please. Send for whatever you guys want. Thank you. Jeanette says, hey, love, you can send it to me. Zelle with my number. What do you want? Bianca says, LMAO. I presume that was in response to that audio message that we don't get to hear. Then Bianca posts a screenshot of how far along she is to managing Market Mentor so that the rest of the participants in this chat know how much more money to send so that they can buy products for the purposes of ranking up to managing Market Mentor. And we see a screenshot of the receipt of the money. And then the rank that Melissa was trying to get to was managing Market Mentor. So this is the final message. This is the final screenshot. We have Bianca saying, calling to check. Her back office doesn't update. Then we have a screenshot of more transfers of money between the market partners. And then Bianca posts a screenshot of managing Market Mentor. She did it. So they were able to buy a level up for Melissa, which is definitely a pyramid scheme. It is definitely against the contract. It is most likely illegal, and it is allegedly a crime. And need I remind you, Bianca is the woman that was in that video. So this is basically a person that Monat feels comfortable showing as what seems to be a face of the company and a good representation of the behavior within that company. So this was extremely satisfying to see because I always knew that they did this. And I think a lot of others have known that they did this.
Now let's continue with the video.
Move people around.
So Monat doesn't allow to move people around? Okay. Here are just a couple of examples.
Krista texted somebody saying, "Hey mama, would you be willing to terminate your account and rejoin under Jamie? I'll pay $500 now and the biggest product pack cost for you to rejoin after the 6 months or if they have an early opening, which I think they will soon. I mean, you can rejoin under me again if you wanted." If you're lost, essentially what Krista is doing here is offering to pay somebody, to bribe somebody, to shift her downline around a little bit to benefit herself the most financially. Allegedly, of course. Think of this as 3 people stacked on top of each other. There's Krista at the top, then there's Jane Doe who received this message, and then there's Jamie, whoever that is. Now, Jamie was a really hard worker, a runner, as they call it in the biz, and it would benefit Krista a lot if Jamie could be in her level 1, because you make more commissions off of your level 1s. But this other girl, the one receiving the message, she's in the way. So what Krista is essentially doing is saying, "Hey, Jane Doe, I'm gonna pay you to quit so that you're eliminated from the equation so that Jamie can roll up to be in your spot so I can make more money." This is called bonus buying, and it's in direct violation of the company's policies.
Not hearsay, not secondhand. She tells me that it happened to her, that this Christian leader that had told me that she had never cheated, she had never lied, and that she got to the top through hard work, and that I wasn't working hard enough. This woman tells me that this Christian that I trusted paid a girl that was enrolling with her. She paid her, which is, you can't buy someone's product pack. Like, you can't buy someone to come to your team. You can't do that. That's illegal. That's deceit. So I send a message. I'm like, "Hey, this person, said that you did. You illegally bought someone's business. You stole someone." And she blocked me. My heart was literally shattered. The people that I trusted, the women that I trusted in this business, the women that I believed in this business, the women that I looked up to in this business, like, to find out that I had been lied to, that I had been deceived for greed, for paychecks.
Now let's continue with the video.
Or play favorites, okay? Like some people do in some other companies.
Let's see if that's true.
I started with a company called Monat 10 years ago. I was like the second person to join. I was part of the launch team, the Miami 11 as they called it. I was direct to corporate, which means corporate was my upline because there was really no one in the business hardly when I joined. So I was not given the same opportunity to sell as others that were direct. At that point, I got the no, which seems to be a trend with my history there, that I've always got that exceptional no. Or they don't respect me. They make these policies and they cherry pick. This is just, it's ridiculous. And that's the problem. You can't be in business or work with a company that has gray areas, that plays to the advantage of what they want to see, and the rules only apply to to some. That's a problem. But more importantly, I'm just disappointed that the rules just weren't right, that there was no policies that were equal, and that I was in this position where, only some get it. So
if you're watching this and you're my VIP or you're my market partner, I cannot support a company that has allowed stacking, and they show preference. They show preference to people. They're like, "Oh, if we like you, you can stack. If we like you, you can bonus buy. If we like you, you can buy people." If they like you, you're allowed to do whatever you want to do.
If you thought that was all, I got a little extra for you. Last but not least.
you can do one of two things. You can re-sign up, use a different email address, and then whenever you use your social, change the last number so it doesn't show up as your old social. Call in, cancel your other account, and I would use your husband's name if you can, and then in a couple of months try to change your social back to, I think it's 6 months, change it back to the original social before you're going to get a 1099, and that way they don't flag it and see that you had two different accounts.
The Julie Stevens thing that Angelique just put up, like, yeah, like we all knew that. Like, you didn't need to use a dead person's social security number. You could just use any random number and it would have worked to sign up. It's so gross.
Yeah, Julie Stevens. Detailed conversations about how to commit social security fraud. Recording. She actually said it and sent it to somebody. And there were rumors. I remember it goes back a while, I think. I'm not completely positive. Most people knew that she was detailing social security fraud. Yeah, it's insane, and it's a felony, and it's fraud. Yeah, she was in a team call or in a team chat and is on a voice note detailing to people how to commit social security fraud. Because as we all know, when you sign up as a market partner for Monat, you have to give them your social security number. So fraudulent social security numbers would mean that you could sign up people fraudulently under you. And yeah, so allegedly, sounds like her, but allegedly that's her on the voice note. And I've known her long enough to know that's her, and I've heard enough stories to know it's her. But yeah, that's kind of crazy. But she's not the only one. There's a lot of people that have committed fraud. And there's been a lot of people that have been suspended and fined over the years for committing fraud.
I don't have time to wrap my day around responding, so it was true but old information. Yes, I got in huge trouble. I did, however, go back to the girl and tell her, no, bad idea, don't do it. We have to do it the right way, and they aren't sharing that. At first, I wasn't thinking anything of it because when my mom signed me up in my first company, she had my social security's numbers wrong, and I found out almost a year later. And I was so worried, and compliance was just like, oh, it's okay, we will just fix it. So dumb me didn't think it was a big deal, but I immediately regret it as soon as I sent it. It gets brought up every single year by the same hater, so it's not shocking to me that it's out again. It was in 2017. And yeah, I was totally in the wrong. I do get tired of admitting I was wrong and I made a mistake year after year. I have even reached out to the ones posting. They have made countless videos of me for 7 years. I'm numb to it. It doesn't faze me as much as they hope. However, my friends who have to watch it every year are getting really tired of it. Me too. I get it. Move on. Quit sharing it. I am not who I was back then, and I learned my lesson. It does keep me very mindful of how I operate my business today, and I'm grateful for that lesson. It is important for all MLM reps to be aware that they are an independent contractor for their MLM, and whatever it is that you do, let's say that the worst case scenario ends up happening and you get in trouble, the MLM is not going to be there to help you because you are an independent contractor. The MLM is not going to move a finger for you. I think it's important for you to take that into consideration. This video was my opinion, and for education and entertainment purposes, I will leave all my sources in the description below. Like I always say, don't believe everything that people say. Question everything and everyone, including me. Let the evidence tell you it's real or not. Please don't reach out to anybody in this video. I don't condone harassment of any kind. It means a lot that you took the time to watch my video. Thank you. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me to know what kind of content you like to see more of. If you found this video helpful, share it with someone who might need it. Help us reach more people. If you like what you see, please consider subscribing for more anti-MLM content. Best thing about YouTube videos is the comments. So feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section below. This also helps the algorithm reach more viewers. As you all know, this is a brand new channel. Thank you for your patience and understanding. Until next time, take care and stay safe out there.